is Hannah Lucas. I go to Madison Memorial High School. This is my prep profile.
Well, Hannah, swimming and track and field, how compatible are those sports for you, and how does it make for an interesting school year for you?
It's definitely interesting since a lot of my seasons overlap. Like, my winter season of swimming goes into track, and sometimes it's just hard to transfer from a water sport to all the pounding on the ground. But yeah, it's pretty hard sometimes.
A lot of times in running sports, they use water training or swimming or whatever. You're already in the pool part of the time,
Yeah.
so that works for you, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Now, you go from swimming to then winter swimming, so I take it you do swim for a club program?
Yeah, I swim for the YDC. It's the YMCA of Dane County. So.
And how is that swimming for a club different from swimming for the school during the school year?
High school swimming is definitely more intense, and you get more of a team feel since you're with your teammates all the time. It's just like a really close group of like around 30 girls for high school. I guess for club, it just, it's also really fun, but there's just a lot more people, and I guess it's different because so many teams come in for the YMCA of like Dane County. There's a bunch of Ys that come together for the same team, so
do you have
it's
fun?
Just a different feel.
Do you have fun with maybe friends you see during the high school season and then you might compete with during the winter?
Yeah, a lot of my friends swim for Badger Aquatics Club, so I get to swim against them in meets and stuff.
Okay. And then how about track and field? Now you've been a multiple state qualifier there. What do you like about track?
I just like being in an outdoor sport. I guess it's just more fun, and I don't know, it's just like I've always been running even since I was little, so it's just nice to stick with it, I guess.
Track a little bit more of a social sport too, because it's
Yeah.
guys and girls together.
Yeah, also like your face isn't in the water all the time, so you can like...
That says you wish you could play badminton.
Yeah, I don't know. It just seemed like a fun sport. That's like my favorite, I guess.
Now, you said you have a couple of coaches who are your role models,
Yeah.
and that's Jason Verhouse and Mandy Peterson.
Yeah, they were my high school coaches almost 4 years, like halfway through my senior year they became my coach again. But they're also, I've known them for a really long time since I swam for Parkrest Swim and Tennis Club in the summer since I was like an 8 and under. So I've known them for a really long time, and I've gotten to know them as more than a coach, I guess.
You said your most inspirational teammate, Lauren Rock, a track athlete.
Mm-hmm. My freshman year, she was a senior. She was just the one who like carried our relay to state, just like really inspired like our whole team, and to like made us see like what we could do.
Now, family, 2 cats and a dog.
Yeah.
How do your cats and dogs get along?
We had our 2 cats for a while before we had the dog, so they were pretty upset when we got our dog. It wasn't exactly pretty.
Now you have your favorite team's the Badgers, but you got an
Yeah.
Illinois sweatshirt.
Yeah.
Is that?
This sweatshirt, I don't know, it was just like, I went on a college visit there, so I got the sweatshirt, but it was just kind of random.
Okay.
But yeah.
Your favorite website, Twitter. Now, when I was in high school, none of this existed.
Yeah.
How has the social networking changed the high school atmosphere and for you? And are you involved in that in Facebook and a lot of other things?
Yeah, I would say I'm like involved in it. Like I like to check Facebook occasionally. I'm not like one of those, like I don't update my status on Facebook or anything. I'm not really like obsessed with it, but I just think Twitter is fun.
It's kind of cool just to keep an eye on things and news. And
yeah.
is that, a lot of people don't maybe read the paper as much anymore, but online, are you more, you get your news online?
Yeah, I guess like in the morning I get my news like from my mom and the TV and stuff, so.
Okay. Other activities you're involved in? I know lifeguard and you swim for Parkrest. Other activities that you, have you done any other volunteer work, or have you done any youth coaching?
I haven't coached, but in my summer job I also am planning on teaching lessons this summer for little kids, I guess. And then I'm also a receptionist at my mom's salon.
So that keeps you busy.
Yeah.
Do you have a favorite subject?
My favorite subject, I guess, is art. My favorite class is ceramics. It's just like fun to work hands-on and be able to be like creative, not really have strict guidelines, I guess.
Now, when we talk about using hands with that, you want to be a dentist?
Yeah, I don't know, I just like the idea of it and science and stuff, so.
Any plans where you're going to school next year at this point?
Yes, I actually committed to UW Milwaukee a
And
little bit ago.
are you going to compete in a sport there or a full-time
Yep.
student?
For swimming.
Swimming, okay. And then, so then you got to think about where you want to go to dental school. Are you
Yeah.
already starting to look at lists for that? It's never too early to prepare for that.
Yeah, Marquette, I've heard, has a great dental school, so that's not too far from Milwaukee either. Right
Okay.
in the city.
So you wish you could compete against Harlan Arrowhead in a dual meet. Now you go against Arrowhead during the year, but have you met them in a dual meet before? Or?
I don't think we've had a duel against them. I just know at state, like, they're always the best team. So I just think it'd be fun to, like, watch them, see, like, how their team interacts and stuff, just, like, get some pointers, I guess, or just, like, witness, I don't know.
Now, having been to state in swimming and in track, how do they compare? What's different or what's similar between the two?
For Arrowhead, or?
No, just in general, when you've gone to the state meet to compete.
Oh, okay. I guess the state track meet, like you were talking about earlier, is just like really exciting because all 3 divisions are there. It's girls and boys. It's just like pretty exciting. Like you get to look up in the stands and there's just like hundreds of people, and I guess it's just fun to be outside and stuff. It's just really exciting. But swimming is also really exciting. Like there's a ton of fans and stuff, but it is just girls in just the division that you're competing in.
Now it says, did you know you're extremely ticklish?
That was the only thing I could really think about myself, but I'm like extremely ticklish.
Okay.
Can't really get like massages or anything.
Oh, hands off, right? Okay. And so your perfect day, spending the beach with the closest friends, just
Yeah.
are you do you do a lot of traveling, or are you kind of just hang out
I
type?
guess I've traveled for like spring break before, just to like Florida. The past 2 or 3 years, we've gone to Fort Lauderdale for the YMCA National Swim Meet. So I've gotten to go down there with a few of my best friends, and it was really fun down there.
What are you going to remember most about your time at Memorial?
To be honest, I think the sports just like made a really huge impact on me. How I got so close to my teammates, like improved through working hard. It's just like really memorable for me.